spirit. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, so can you guys think of some famous celebrities who have been quote unquote canceled these past several years?
Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen.
Ellen.
What did Morgan Wallen
Alan,
do?
when did I?
Morgan Wallen
Mariah
was caught saying
Really?
a racial slur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael.
Oh, is that the
Michael
country
Jackson.
singer?
What did Michael Jackson do?
His face, also allegations.
Yeah. Griff.
Lance Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
What did he
He
do?
did steroids.
Yeah. Cooper.
On the topic of steroids, Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds.
Mark
McGuire.
McGuire.
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson was canceled. Yes.
Donald Trump.
So I think the founder, kind of,
Bill Clinton.
of cancel culture is the Matty Mock. So Matty Mock, he's ran into some trouble in the past, but I think he's learned from his mistakes. So if you don't know who Matty Mock is, he is a former Mizzou quarterback. He grew up in Kenton, Ohio, where he went to Kenton High School and played football. He was the Ohio Gatorade Player of the Year in 2012, and he was the number 16 prospect for quarterback, according to ESPN. So he was pretty high up on the recruiting charts, and he ended up picking Mizzou over some major programs like Michigan and other big programs in the area. So he was actually named the Sports Illustrated All-American in 2011. His dad was his coach, Mike Mock. He coached the Kenton High School football team. And then he had an older brother, Ben, who played quarterback at Cincinnati, where he shined. So he ended up at Mizzou, and before his football career even started, he was arrested. He got in a scooter accident with two females on the scooter and performed a hit and run and ran a stop sign. He fled the scene and ended up getting contacted by the Boone County Sheriff's Department and turned himself in. The Matty Mock era has begun. So James Franklin was actually the quarterback Matty Mock's first year where he redshirted. But Mizzou kind of struggled. They ended up 5-7 in 2012. The next year in 2013, James Franklin actually got injured, and now is Matty Mock's time to shine. They ended up as 12-2 and won the Cotton Bowl against Oklahoma State. So Matty Mock was beginning to become a national sensation as Mizzou hasn't succeeded in the SEC yet. So they won the SEC East Championship, and he was named the all-freshman team for the SEC. So the next year in 2014, he led the Tigers to an 11-3 record, and they went back-to-back with the SEC Eastern Conference champions. They actually ended up winning the Citrus Bowl over the Minnesota Gophers, and he tied the single-game touchdown record with 6 against Toledo. I was there for that game. He was ranked 6th in SEC in total offense, so that's a pretty big deal. And then looking into his senior season, this would be his junior season. He was excited about the future of the Mizzou football coming off 2 SEC Eastern championships. So he played 4 games and then ended up getting arrested again. This time, he got into another hit and run, but this time he was in a car. So he was all over the news, and then a video surfaced of him snorting a line of an illegal substance from a couple of years ago. And then ultimately, Gary Pinkel dismissed him from the Mizzou football program. Then Drew Lock came and struggled his freshman year, but really rose to the occasion his last couple of years. Now he's playing for the Denver Broncos. So after Matty Mock kind of got canceled, he kind of fell off the face of the earth. Anybody tell me what Matty Mock's doing today?
Car salesman.
Car salesman, pretty close.
coaching in Jeff City.
Really?
Real estate agent.
Is he really?
Real estate. Yep.
Interesting. You know what else he's doing?
Selling toothbrushes? No.
Pretty close. He is selling stuff,
Houses.
not drugs. He's actually a real estate agent, so he's selling houses. He owns his own sports performance training center, and he is a defensive assistant for Glendale High in Springfield, where his father is the head coach.
Oh,
So, has Matty Mock made a lot of mistakes in his life? Yes. But has he kind of recovered from his mistakes? Sort of. So a lot of celebrities who get canceled never really come back from their mistakes they've made in the past. So Matty Mock really set the tone on what it means to come back from a mistake that he didn't want to define his legacy and his time here on Earth. Thank you.
Thank you.